Guys, speaking of our podcast, we have a new kind of segment that we're kind of creating. It's called Rishi. Take it away. What's it called?
All right. This is called our famous five, if I'm correct. Right. This is called our famous five. So every week, one of us will present a top five of some category, and everyone else will give their opinions on it, no matter how bad Prems will be. But yeah, that's just really how it's just going to go. So this week, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to give you the top five brown boy
Oh my
haircuts.
Yeah, let's get it.
Bro,
Let's
Balji
go.
looking
Balji.
fresh, man.
Balji looking
Balji
fire.
looking
Balji.
fresh as
And you guys
hell.
didn't. You guys put him and get a restraining order on our tier list, man. That's crazy. Bro.
This
Look
is
at
not Balji. This is Rizji, bro.
Yeah, it's still Baljeet, man. It's still Baljeet.
Are those earrings or
Anyway.
AirPods?
AirPods.
AirPods.
I mean, they would
So,
work as
so
earrings.
AirPods
They would
just
work
make
as
you more
studs.
attractive, man. Why are they
All right.
backwards?
All right,
All right, bro,
Rishi, take
relax.
it away.
Don't
Take
hate
it
on
away.
Rizzi. All right, anyways. Here is our possible top five. Okay. These are, I believe, are the most common top five brown boy haircuts, are the best ones, to be honest. All four of us have at least one of these haircuts, to be honest. Let's be honest. But let's start off with number five.
There's an easy one here.
There's an
Yeah.
wait.
Okay,
just
wait. Let Rishi go through the five and then we'll debate it after.
An easy number five. We're gonna go with the bowl cut. Okay. Every
No.
single kid has had the bowl cut, but that's only when they were kids. Okay. You never seen anyone ages 13 to 21 and above have this bowl cut. It ends at when you're a kid. And that's why I'm gonna put it at the
Wait,
bottom.
real
of our
quick.
list.
I'm sorry to interrupt your list. Just real quick. This has nothing to do with the list. You said ages 13 to 21 and above. Bro gave a range and then just went up.
13 to 21 and above.
13 to 21, Union, Infinity.
All right. Anyways, coming up at number four, we got this. All right. Now we're going to go back to the age ranges.
What's
all
it
right?
called? What's it
This-
called?
What even
The-
is this called?
The Ronaldo haircut, bro.
That's
The
not
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, bro. What are you talking about? Have you seen Ronaldo?
But like, you
It's
know what I
called
mean?
a-
Like
it's
his
called a
style.
comb over.
That's not
comb over.
Ronaldo.
It's a comb over.
That's a comb
You know what, Ari? I
And
want to hear it. All right.
let me give you a prime example.
Wow,
And
hostility. Wow.
I'm going to give you a primary source of the comb over, and this is dated 2018 to 2019. Here you have me.
Oh my God, you did have it.
my God.
Oh my God.
Bro, Como or Richiero was different, man.
Different Rishi. We're gonna
Um,
need a picture of that to put up on those TikToks.
Yeah, for sure. So comb over era. I remember Ari had a comb over. Nish, did you have Nish got a comb over?
I had to come. I had like a
Yeah.
Justin Bieber mop at one point. Dude.
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
And Prem had a comb over too. I
I
remember that.
definitely had a comb
Prem
over.
had a
All
comb
four of
over.
us had it all throughout middle school. That's one of the most thing. But now, here, slowly, now we're going up in age range, and our brown boys enter their brown F boy eras, right? And where do they go first, right? It's the ultimate partition from the comb over. The middle part. The
Partition.
middle part.
Yeah,
You like that? You like
yeah,
that?
yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna put the middle part at number 3. All right. Now, for our top 2, our number 2 is gonna go to the buzz cut. Every brown boy now who goes to the gym and works out thinks they're big enough to get a buzz cut and thinks they look tough, but all it was Ami G or Ma telling them that their hair looked bad and they had to get a buzz cut. Their dad Rajesh was cutting it in the bathroom at home. That's exactly what it is. Don't lie.
Hey, shout out Riju, man. Shout out Riju.
Shout out. Reggie.
Shout out Reggie.
Also,
Reggie.
they think they're Nav. They think they're Nav.
Exactly. They think they're nav. And obviously, number 1. Unfortunately, I also have this hair, but I had it first. I had it
course.
sophomore year of high school. I've had it for the longest time. Everyone else copied me. I just want to let that be clear, okay? And I have 4 people who can confirm that I've had this since the beginning of sophomore year of high school. So everybody copied me. Not
Okay,
that
well, can I just take a second and say I have a couple issues with this? Couple.
no.
All right. 1, number 5. Every brown boy had it, right, Rishi?
That's iconic, man.
Yeah.
That's why it should be up.
It should be up there, man.
at
Put,
least
put
top
the
3.
bowl
At
up.
least top 3.
It should
Put
be
the
at
bowl
least
up.
top 3. It should
I
be at
just
least
don't
top
think
three.
it's as iconic. I just
That
think,
is
think
so iconic, man.
it's just the
rearrange
era
them.
of
You
not
said
getting
we
a
all had
haircut.
comb overs. We all had the bowl first.
You
Yeah.
want to see a
saying-
picture of Nish with the bowl? It exists. You want to see a picture with Rishi the bowl? It exists. Everyone had the bowl.
Listen,
we deserve it to be in the top 3. Now,
listen,
Bowl cut's iconic, man.
All right, Nish, what
I'll-
else?
I want to say one more thing. Number 4, yeah, good placement. We all had the comb over at one point. Maybe number 5. It was the worst eras of all of our haircuts, I think.
Yeah.
Even
I
though we all
wouldn't
had
say
it.
so. That was the style at the
the
time.
bowl cut was the
at
worst. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
At
but
the
I don't
time,
think-
comb overs were popular when we
I don't
got it.
think-
In middle school, comb
Yeah.
overs, everyone had them.
But I think objectively, they're like the least, like, the others feel very, like, they're their own thing. The comb over is just like in this weird middle ground of everyone trying to have like.
We're talking
Sort of.
objectively,
I
right?
think this picture of the comb over.
Yeah,
is
this
less
picture's a
good,
bad one.
But I mean, most of us still have a variation of a comb over.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where my famous dad
Now,
picture came
One,
from.
I want to say one thing. You put the middle part in there, and if you'd put a different middle part picture, maybe 3 was a good spot. But you put the wrong person with the middle.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
That needs
No way
to
you
go
put
to number
SRK,
1.
man.
SRK at 3?
SRK needs to go to 1. All right. You
Dude, wait, this is not the best SRK era though. This
Who
is not
cares,
the best
man? You put
SRK,
SRK
era.
on there. He's
Best
SRK
number
has
one.
had way better hair
Hold on,
than
hold on.
this. Bro.
Best SRK
No,
era
I
is
don't
the
think
long,
so.
the long hair, but this came like almost adjacent to it. Look at the face, dude. He's looking at he's
Dude,
looking into your
yeah.
eyes in this picture. He's looking into your eyes.
Are you in love with him, bro?
I mean, maybe, but that's a different point. He should be number 1. Number 2, I think is the curly hair. It works well when it's not a perm. If your hair is not naturally curly, go leave. It's not a good haircut on you.
Mine is naturally curly. Just to let all the viewers know, my hair is naturally curly.
Rishi's
I did
is
not
naturally
use product. I did not get a perm. I did not use any product.
Product is different than perm. If you're putting like oil in your hair or like some form of like
Can't do.
No, oil. I'm
No,
talking about like
Cantu's a
Cantu.
little Cantu's
I
a little
did
on the
not
extreme
use
end.
Cantu. I
Okay,
did not
Cantu's
use
different.
out,
Cantu's
bro.
different.
Can't do tell.
Wow.
Cantu Del. Okay,
I'll tell you exactly
Then-
what I did.
then it goes down. But regardless, I think if it's a naturally well-made curly hair, I think then it can deserve the number 2 spot. And then buzz cut number 3. It's a lot of brown boys trying to act a little hard. Maybe it goes.
Damn,
to
I'm
4.
not gonna
Oh,
lie, man. I've been
yeah.
considering getting a buzz recently, man.
But
Okay.
Ari deserves to. Look at his biceps. That's different.
no.
All
Okay,
right,
this
all right.
is
Show
this
the
is
viewers
what
the
I-
biceps, man.
This is all right. This is what I think from the
Come
list, right? we need the messy hairstyle on here, bro.
I mean,
We
that's
gotta-
pretty much the curl. That's kind of like
What's
a
the curl?
messy-
Is the curl
That's
with
what I meant. The curl,
and
the
you-
curl, and the messy, bro.
me and
No,
you
but
got more,
me and Nish have like straighter, more
yeah,
wavy.
more
type
wavy
hair.
Yeah,
hair. Yeah.
yeah.
But I think it still
All right.
falls under the same category. We
It
just got
does.
like
All right,
That's what I was
fair,
trying to go
fair.
for.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair, fair.
I
Okay.
think
I
we
think
have
also
the
the
most
curl is
ultimate
just-
hair.
I
Okay.
think curly looks good, but that's like temporary. I think that's just the trend right now. Same way, like if you asked us like in middle school, we would have said the comb over looks the best, and that
Maybe,
this
but,
looks
okay.
like a nest.
I think-
like,
I agree with whoever said that SRK is a wrong picture, because not because of the person, but because that middle part I don't think is like a real middle part. Like
that's
most
like
people,
the top tier of middle
that's
parts.
dude. That's how
you
a
kidding me?
beautiful looking man.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I do like the middle parts where they kind of come up a little bit, like the one. I had
yeah,
at one
yeah,
point.
yeah. That's
comes
what I'm
up a little
talking
bit.
about.
But even here, dude, he just has like that one strand's kind of sitting in the front because it fell
Majestic,
down.
bro. He is majestic.
He's a majestic looking man.
All right.
Like
This
I would-
middle part's too good.
What I would
Yeah.
do though, I would switch 2 and 4.
oh yeah, I would
Honestly,
agree with that.
Honestly, I'll go back on my list.
Two does
I'd
look
agree with
good.
that.
Some
Everyone,
people.
because you have to think
I'd
about
agree with
what
that.
everyone had, right? Everyone
brown
has the
boy
curls
was.
now. Everyone had the comb over before, right? And
But then
then we
Bull's number
transitioned to
one.
what we're gonna have, like kind of in the
Bull's number
future.
one.
I'd still put
Bull's
Ball at
number one,
5,
then.
bro. Ball's at
Okay,
5.
here's the
No,
thing.
bro, if you're going off iconic, man, Bull,
All right,
you're saying
listen.
everyone had the curly, everyone had the comb over. Bull, literally everyone had. We don't have the curly perm.
Yeah,
we don't
true.
have not everybody had the comb over, but
No, but bro,
everyone had the
we
bowl.
didn't mean to have
It's
a
not
bowl.
about that.
We didn't mean to have a bowl. It just
But you
happened.
had it.
But you had it. The
thing.
bowl came to you.
And that makes it
Here's the
more
thing.
iconic as an Indian
You
haircut.
didn't choose
Here's
the
the
bowl
thing.
life. The
Because that
bowl
was
life chose you.
bestowed upon us by the Indian upbringing.
Listen,
man.
listen.
These we had some choices in. We didn't have a choice in that. That was.
I
full Indian.
love how Ari thinks he was Indian when
Hold
Rosa
on.
was white.
Wait, I just want to bring something up real quick. So me and Rishi, right? We've been family friends for a long time since like we were basically born. We've gone a lot of places together, seen a lot of pictures together, right? Here, I would like to show you guys a picture of me and Rishi, both with a bowl cut in some like lake. But
Why
It
the
was not a
fuck
lake.
is-
It was.
wait,
It was a
why is
fountain.
he-
it was
Wait,
yeah,
why
it's
is he a
fountain.
whole head taller than you, bro?
I'm
He's
sitting
squatting,
down. I'm
he's
sitting
Sitting
down.
down.
I'm
It's
sitting down.
gone.
down.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sitting
gone.
I was about to say.
But look at that.
All right. I want you to understand something right now, right? We're doing top 5 best brown boy haircuts. See, we were brown
Nish, we get it,
children.
we get it.
We were brown children until we became 16, 17, and that's where we entered our brown boy phase. See, brown boy objectively is the F brown Indian boys, okay? We're the
No,
F
that's a
boys.
different category, man.
that's
You
what-
added an
it's
a
extra
different
word. That's a new
category.
category.
Can I also
That's
just say
extra
this
search
is a
parameter.
great picture?
That's a great picture. I have the same picture like that. You know,
Yeah.
there's one of me as well.
Oh my
I have a whole
god.
all right, input picture right here. Okay. We're gonna show that right there. There's a picture
Oh,
of me and Nish
oh.
at the fountain.
With the
Yeah, with the
yeah. And we recreated it at Wildwood.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So
Bro.
I found that picture before we went to Wildwood, and I told Nish that it's like how many years later was it? Probably like 15 years later.
Yeah. It was a good
Yeah.
number.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
that's
bit. It's a
sick. And you
big
guys
number.
recreated it?
Yeah, and we recreated the exact same picture, same poster. We did the same thing at graduation, by the way. So
Yeah.
we went to the same preschool actually in East Windsor, right? It was
Preschool?
called what was it called? Oh my god, Kids Cottage.
Kids Cottage.
Kids Cottage, right?
Mhm.
And we had a Kids Cottage graduation for preschoolers where we had
You go in the
like
kids' cottage van.
Yeah, no, that came way later. That came way later. That came
I don't
like in
think we
the
had it
past few
then.
years.
Yeah, yeah. I
No,
don't think
they
we
didn't
had
have it
that.
until they didn't have it when we
Is
had
that
it.
like
Anyways.
a chain or something? How do you know about it?
What?
Is that like a big like?
How does
thing?
Prem know
Like, how
about
does
it?
Prem know about it? Yeah.
Because Kabir
Because of
used
the
to-
kids' cottage thing, the 76ers game or whatever.
Oh what? Oh.
What?
Oh, because
Never mind.
Kabir's dad borrowed the van for some game, right? You guys all drove the van.
Okay.
You guys drove the Kids Cottage van to a 76ers game?
Not me. I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
But because Kabir's dad was actually Kabir sold his old house to the owner of Kids Cottage.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yeah,
Damn.
they moved in.
Nish, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's time that I admit that you were the Red Room's favorite student. I think it's far too long. I've let this go on. I've always
Dude.
said it's been me, but it's been you, Nish. Miss Farah
Dude,
loves
Miss
you
Farah.
more than
Dude,
she loves
no,
me.
she loves all of us. All right, we were a family.
No,
were
but Nish,
family.
we always used to fight about this, bro. Who does she love more?
We were a
Fine.
family, Rishi. We
For
were a family.
context, Miss Farah was our Red Room teacher and probably the best teacher I've had in my entire life. Hands
Amazing.
down.
Amazing.
Hands down. Me and Nish visited her like at the end of senior year.
Yeah,
just-
her
it was
daughter
wild.
was there instead. And
daughter
we got
was
on
there,
FaceTime
yeah.
with her.
Yeah. Which is absolutely like wild. It was like but anyways, yeah, that's the story. Back to what I was saying. I have to put curly hair, wavy hair first. You guys have to understand that because it's my hair. Obviously, I'm the best, so I go first. You know, bowl cut objectively is not the brown boy cut; it's the brown kid cut. So we put that last.
Thank
Comb
you.
over
I agree with
was
that.
iconic, but the worst era of all of our lives. The middle part, we've all had it. We thought we looked good. Only SRK looks good. And the buzz cut, I put it up there for memes because I think the buzz cut only looks good on people who are actually big and not every brown boy.
The buzz cut does look good on some people.
I
If-
think
if
the
we're in,
buzz
like-
cut here's the thing. Buzz cut is the most specific one. You could throw the first one, you could throw
Yeah.
number 1 and number 4 on every brown boy at some point, and it would have looked regular. 2 cannot go on every brown boy at the same time. Like
Yeah.
some people
Ari
just
can
don't
pull
rock
it
as
off.
well. Ari can pull it off, I think.
I think Ari can definitely pull off.
I've been
the
really
buzz cut.
considering just buzzing
No,
it, honestly.
dude, if you
Yeah,
buzz
like
it,
a
you
really
keep-
clean fade and buzz the top. Like,
keep
Yeah.
your beard.
yeah,
jacked,
I've been
crazy.
considering it. I've been considering it. Maybe
Well,
in the
wait,
summer.
guys, let's give our ratings for this list. I'd personally give it a minus, which isn't bad. I'd give it an A minus just because of the fact I just switched 2 and 4. Even though I do get your reasoning why you kept 2 and 4 where it was, but I would switch it. But from my end, it's an A minus. What do you guys think?
I agree with that. I think A minus is fair. I think it's a little bit biased, and it's got some temporal bias there also with having the curly at the top. In a few years, we're gonna look back on this and say the curly looked bad. But I don't know. I think it's a pretty solid list. Although I think it's criminal that bowl cuts that low. That's my only gripe with it.
Oh,
you
no.
know?
You're always playing with the low lifers, bro. It's first
Bad.
it's Baljeet and now it's the bowl cut.
No,
Just-
I
Bro,
have to
hey,
agree with Ari
what are you
on
talking about, Baljeet? Baljeet had the curly. What are you talking about now, man?
bro, he doesn't have the curly. He just has curly
He
hair.
has curly.
bro.
I'm gonna have
That's
to
the
agree with
closest to
Ari.
these, man.
I have a couple gripes with it. One, the bowl cut, but I don't think it should go to number 1 like Ari believes. And I also think SRK should be pushed up a lot more. But that's just me. I'm gonna stick with an A minus, maybe on a B plus. But you're right there. You're on the line. You're
I'll
on the
take an
line,
A minus.
So
I think
average A
that's a
minus,
pretty good.
average A minus.
I'll take an
That's
average.
decent.
A
That's good.
minus.
That's
Starting
good
off
one.
strong.
Low-key, that's a pretty good list. That's a good list.
Yeah. That's gonna be sick. We can keep track of
Yeah.
over time whose average is the best.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
nah,
the set. I think
we're
the whole
making
5 he
school.
chose though.
We're integrating school into this podcast, bro. That's crazy. It's
I
part.
think
It's part of our famous chili course, though. It's part.
Yeah, yeah,
It's gonna be another chapter in our famous chili course. Learn how to make good
Prem.
lists.
Prem.